Hello, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of, yes, you guessed it, Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9.11. And of course, we're playing as Japan. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. Love to see you around more often. If you really want to get a lot of me, hit that, ring that bell. They'll give all kinds of notifications. If you don't want notifications, just subscribe so you know where the channel is and you can come back. And of course, like videos. We like you to hit the like button on videos. It makes, you feel good, makes me feel good. Tells YouTube what you like to see, tells YouTube or the algorithms that, hey, this is good content, you should show it to somebody else. Okay. So we've won there, good. Propaganda fails. Daily descent +1. Okay, well, we are. What that is here. We are researching public information. The reason we got that is because we have not completed this. And the secretary. Now here, a long time till we get that. How interesting. I guess this is targeted for Germany and auxiliary vessels. There we are. They're coming. They're moving slow. Isn't normally at war this early, so I think that's what's going on with that. Not sure. Okay, you stop advancing. You're going to advance into there. I don't want to create a gap right now, because we are not motorized. Army, panzering it, pushing deep into the enemy so fast that they can't react. We are pushing, but not that fast. Okay, these guys are going to attack to hopefully relieve them somewhat. Okay, Army Unit Command and Control. Mentioning panzering deep into the enemy, and we're going to let that go. And we need to, because of propaganda fail, probably. Okay, they're going to hold out just fine once. A little worried that maybe the police will just be here in time for defending that province, but now that the armor unit is there. Well, no, we should have fairly low revolt risk, okay. Not maybe as super low as I'd like, but okay, we want to make sure we're on that, and then we want to load you guys up here. We want to invade this port. Actually land in that port, please. That's sort of because these are still well organized. We're pushing in against the militia here, and they're sending all kinds of forces in there to hold that province. And so good for them. And we'll take here. While they've gone somewhere else. Okay, direct fire unit, command and control. And we're going to switch that up to here to get a better, or get a combined arms bonus, or more so from it, or whatever. Okay, you guys attack into there. Help with that battle. Okay, well now, you support the attack. These guys are making into there. Yes, we knew we were going to lose that. Okay, now that they've stopped attacking here, we'll stop attacking there. Really want to get this provincial or this nation's capital, whatever you want to call that. Oh good, this invasion's going forward, and we will... Okay, looks like we're gonna land there. So, on board ship, and they made it to the right ship. Okay, start heading out to here. Just movement orders. As soon as we can, we're gonna land right there and push in. Maybe come down to here and create a pocket for all of these units as well. Oh good. So we have these guys here are no longer defending, and they can go on the offensive. I know they're not that well organized. We keep a couple of the cavalry units on the defensive, or ready to be on the defensive. And now you can stop your attack. Okay, good. Now, small port. Okay, well, not my favorite thing, but create a supply convoy from... Yeah, we can go straight from Tokyo, not that far. To Nantong, I believe it is. There we go. Well, since we're there, might as well get moving. Oh, here they are. Okay, they're coming. Okay, how are our... Okay, they're much better organized. So we're going to do mass bombing campaign. We don't know how effective their anti-air units are, but we are going to coordinate. Big ground. Oh, well, that's somewhere else they're attacking, so you can stop. Big mass bombing campaign. It'll be in all the newsreels as Japs bomb Chinese city. Okay, you may notice that they're all rushing away here. So what we're going to do here is see if we can sort of kind of blitzkrieg that way. Support that attack. I know I'm not attacking into that big stack, but that's can be a bit of a problem itself. These guys will also support the attack. Really hoping to delay these reinforcements to coming to this front here is what I think they're trying to do. Okay, they're getting there and they're getting there even quicker. Yeah, let's come down into there and defend and then attack, hopefully. Everybody sort of get into the attacking mode on this province here. Come on. I know we have a river penalty, but no, our police get on board the ship and you get back on board the ship. And you rebase over to here, because we're going to join these police, and then we're going to get the Kempi Tai much more up into here as well. And we're going to have problems in other places. So, let's, since stacking two of them is useful, but we're going to try to spread them out as well. Looks like a Mauser boom handle, which the Japanese did not use. Okay, let's move these down. That down. These below that. So we get the Kempi Tai out onto the field faster. We were just here. Okay, note, please do note that for most of these battles here, there, shore bombardment. Here, no shore bombardment because it's inland, of course. But, would be if we were attacking this province. Would be if when we attack there, or whatever. But shore bombardment, I think here too. Yes, so we're getting shore bombardment. That is a help. You don't know, you know. Oh, I do realize that they've like stacked up so much stuff here that would probably be better. Yeah. Since I say that, let's... Oh, we got a little while, so hold off on this. We'll wait till these guys can attack in 50, 45 hours. Then we'll see if we can attack there to try to cut these guys off. I know we're banging our head against a brick wall. I do realize that, but I've just sort of been variously hoping that we would shatter them. Oh good, we're here, yay. Okay. I know they're out of communication and need to reorganize this. No, here to here. You move there to hold that, which may or may not be a good idea. You support the attack once it gets there. You're still, and you support the attack once it gets to there. So now, well, I don't know, some look like they're marching back up that way, which is good. Support that attack. Now that these guys here can attack again. Units not. Attacking. Let's attack here and see if we can do any good with this attack. Doesn't look like too much. Good. Well, how are the carrier aircraft? Okay, yeah, stop that. Go back to CAG duty and rest up. Ah, the US, what do they want? Money, a little bit of money for rare materials. Okay. I don't think it's going to really help with our relations, but whatever. Fuselage aerodynamics, very nice. Air launch torpedoes. Yeah, you know how much I love my naval bombers. Oh, you... Oh, you join. No, okay. Because we need to hold this, I think, there. So, but you support that attack. There we go. Calling that. Man, they're getting really good bonuses holding. Yeah, we might as well attack over there. Okay, global game balance. Hard attack was that, now it's in soft attack, it was down. So we're moving towards neutrality on that. I'm not sure whether, oh, we're in January 1. Not sure whether that is more beneficial to us or to the Chinese. Okay. Annual espionage focus. More spies. Well, let's do economic again. Okay, let's do long term. We'll get to that. We're building up that, and we'll let that sort of exist for a day, just like that. Good, we're kicking butt out here and battling liners. They had a way too long to reinforce there, but still it'll keep them from moving forces too many different ways, hopefully. Oh, you know what this could be as much as anything else? Oh, this is it. Infrastructure being torn up. Maybe it's weather up here that's making this harder than I think it should be, but that could be. That could be. That would make sense. Because up in this, this part of China and whatnot gets very cold in the winter. Getting down here, you know, the Philippines are known to be hot all year round, so this part is, I don't know if you quite call it tropical, this may be a bit more. You know, obviously Vietnam is really starting to get tropical, but so it's pretty warm down here. even in the winter. So China is variable like the US in that way. It's a very big place. Communist guerrillas, Riven, okay. Okay, wow, oh, up here, take these guys out. Okay, wing aerodynamics. We just had fuselage, so now our wings can flow through the air more efficiently. Yeah, that looks, well, yeah, we're in 38, so that looks good. And for occupied territory, lovely. Oh, here, well. Come on, kill those guys. How can you rise up there when we're still there? I know we're moving out, but okay. Ah, okay. Annual national focus. Oh, mining will reduce national highway efficiency, railroad tycoon, efficiency production. Okay, so I think we're going to go with do the annual national focus. Naval, not just yet. Army. Our economy ICs. %, our manpower. Manpower, we're doing good, so we're gonna do get the military now and build up the economy. Okay, yes, and that's the one we're gonna hit there. Okay, Hiroshima and Osaka and Beijing. Okay. And back to this one. This seems better. I see efficiency 2% versus 1%, supply throughput 10% versus 5%. So basically, yeah. Mining. The big hits to manpower and ICs are what I worry about. And now we may still do mining at some point here. Because 5%, even though that would be a bit later and as things go up, the resources may be a thing. But so let's do Railroad Tycoon. The South Manchurian Railroad. I don't know why it was south, I guess. Don't know where they thought the north was going to be, but okay. At least that was the name of it. Oh no, we want to be diplomacy. Railroad Tycoon. How many units are these guys fighting against? Oh, they're about done. Look at all that. Tying up, and now they're sending these guys somewhere else. Well, okay, These guys can come to here. No. These guys can come, cancel that. These guys can come to here. These guys can go to there because I think we want them first over to here on this front. Railroad Tycoon, very good. I've been waiting for this to happen. Not in this playthrough, though this is only 38. But in other playthroughs I've had, if I picked the national recruiting policy before I got the penalty, it wouldn't remove the penalty. I'm not sure of that, why that was happening. But now that I did that, I think it should go away in the next day or so. At least I'm hoping it will. Yeah, see? We have lost these effects, so that is a good thing. I know that throws a lot of people, because they're not reading we have lost, but yeah. Okay, ground attack. Tactics have advanced. Very good. And it is a skill. A lot of pilots, I'm not saying most or anything, I'm saying a lot of pilots though, get target fixated, and I can see it when I'm playing, you know, War Thunder. I don't play a lot of air battle stuff, but you know, you're zooming in on the target and how close do you get before you pull up. So that is a real thing, and we're going to let that go, because I think we are still sort of pounding up here, but maybe not so much. Okay, we're gonna stop this before it gets any worse. That 1% is just so bad. This way, when they do their inevitable counterattack, you got one unit in pretty good shape and the others are in okay shape. Yeah. And so we can do all right on the defensive. Yes, we're stopping this attack. Sort of did its job. Now they're counterattacking, yes. And tying up troops to keep them from coming too much down here. How good are these guys at crossing the river? It's, okay, pretty good. Major victory. Good here. Hoping for one up there, but keeping the pocket closed is very useful, of course. We no longer need these guys here. Guess they both can come down here, I think. Okay, well. Yeah, support that attack. And these guys attack here. Supported by these guys. You join in this attack. I need to cut the, or I'd like to cut these guys off. Need to, no, but would like to cut them off before they retreat out of here. Artillery unit. Combined arms has advanced. These have got to, I'm just sitting here, gotta be believing that we have more resource points than China does. And so we're making better strides on getting some of these units going, and we'll let that go because artillery hopefully will be very useful. Saudi Arabia. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just because they're nations that I want to get friendlier with, and let's see if we can sell some supplies to the US. Looks like they want supplies. There we go. Okay, you're going to stay where you're at, but you're going to help on this and help because we want to get this done fast and then get across the damn river. Oh, that ended. On board. Get to there. Should have been going sooner. I just sort of delayed. I've been waiting for this port to fall. How close are we to getting that port to fall? Not that close. Okay, well, then let's send the police up to here. We can send these guys. What do we? Okay. Oh, we've also been waiting on all those headquarters. Yeah. Onboard ship. Okay. Yeah, you can transport them up to there. These guys can go back. Well, let's send them back to here. Reduce supply drains. And yes, we need to produce a few more supplies. Meet some of our demands for selling overseas. Though we're still doing a fair amount to production. Let's move up at least a couple of those. Good, we've won there, so these guys here can attack there maybe? Good. Alright, gonna support this attack here. Don't know why they're not just joining it, but we'll let them support. Get across that river, cut them off, come around here, cut them off. Don't let them to escape. Really not blasting out like I really was hoping to with these units. Because we can get artillery support, we will attack there from shore bombardment. Uh-oh, unit shattered. Did it go back to here? No, it went back to Port Arthur. No. Oh, I didn't even know these guys. Man, I wish I lost track of those guys. Okay, maybe they're over here and I just didn't see. Oh, here they are. Okay. Well, these are the invading Marines. Okay. How are these guys doing? Okay, we're gonna stop. Sad day for the country. And yeah, they're to go back home. Well, we got more Marines up there. I didn't even know we had. You attack just to attack to slow up movement. You guys, yeah, you guys come here. Rotating some units in and out of action, hopefully keep the front going. These guys with their infantry tanks can support that attack. They're trying to relieve it by attacking here, but now they're sort of tied up a bit too. Okay. Well, let's send them into here. And they can, well, they should join the attack. Okay, these guys need to come up to here because they can either push to here or to here from there, so that's a little better shot for them. Why aren't they attacking or at least supporting the attack? I don't know. Ground crew, great. We like better ground crew. And we can get that. Great. Now that's very useful. These guys are going to go back onto the defensive. Okay, Belgium, money for rare materials. Too far away, too small of a thing, and again, too far away, too small of a shipment. Okay, I'm seeing that we still have 110% officers. Well, I'm not going to do the math to see what the actual percentage is. We're not, I don't think, taking heavy losses in officers. So, let's just touch this up a little bit. Yeah, just so that we're not quite having none. Diplomacy, we got more than enough. So now let's up this some more. If we start going down at all, we'll switch back. I don't think it's going to hurt us much if we jump, you know, down to 105 or whatever. It wouldn't be as good, but I'm talking that we can shift back and recover from it. It's not like going to be folding wings. Okay, we'll do the folding wings, and we'll do those two. Get our CAGs. We were using them somewhat. Get them better. And so now's the time to start doing some of these. We could do these without much of a penalty, some penalty, but let's upgrade these guys here. That way we can, all the units that have artillery will get an upgrade in their attack and their defense and whatnot. Okay guys, you come and get order to there, to there. Try to be as blitzkriegi as you can. No, thank you. Military police. Okay, that's good. Increasing our... here. Organization, and we're using those, but let's sort of stop that for the moment. Come back up. We're not being really hit by anything from the air. Maybe once we're in the war with the Americans, that'll matter. Yeah, let's start getting some of that done. Well, now you can support that attack. Make it much stronger. Major victory. Where did we get our major victory? Ah, there. Great. Great. We've now cut their port off. Okay, we're defending. Okay. Don't want to put everybody on the offensive. Or put a few, yes. To really push into here now. Yeah, they'll go into that offensive. Okay, good. Maybe we can just push them out. So I'd love to collapse that government and push in a bit more. I'd long since planned to. I had planned to in the first few months to rush in and take that capital, but too many other reserves came from other parts of China. Okay, back to supporting. No, support that again. Okay. Yeah, I know you're sort of beat up. You guys are not. Controllable pitch propellers. That is here, I think, and a one and done. Okay, good. So that is helping all of our aircraft supercharger. Okay, gonna cost us some range and obviously fuel consumption. I guess superchargers are gonna cost more fuel. Okay, you guys attack into there with their support. Oh, good. And you're going to counterattack and you're not going to do well, so you're going to stop. Single engine. Okay, good. Armament. So that's done. Yep, we want to increase our fighter capabilities. Okay, good. I know we had to... Oh, we got a lot of fighters. Well, I think this is a good point to save the game. And end the episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. I really do appreciate that. And, of course, I love hearing from you. So, please post a comment. Most anything reasonably appropriate. Love to hear from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.